Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, hi, I'm Leora Grace. Usually I do covers for songs, and I am now starting to get into more self-care, mental health oriented conversations, because that's just really some things that I'm interested in. But yeah, let's get right back into the video. I feel like 2020 has sucked. And so many people could agree with me on that, but I feel like a lot of people are already starting to post about how they're so ready to be done with 2020. And I feel like it's just a year. It's not going to change what's going to happen in 2021. It's still going to be the same thing that's going on for a while. And I feel like it sucks for me seeing others being super excited for 2021 when I haven't even started thinking about New Year's resolutions. I've been, like, for the most part of, like, break, I've been really unmotivated, and I hate that. Normally I'm like the big positive one in like my group of friends, and not being motivated or not even wanting to be motivated is hard for me. And I just don't know how to like express myself right now, because for so long the way I want to express myself is through music or dance, which I am not very talented in dance, but I want to get better at it. I look like I'm slouching. I promise I'm not. But I don't know. I just what do I say to you guys? Like, I just feel like it's just not gonna be great this next year for me. I just feel like from the beginning of this year, this is how it went. Okay. So, January through May was actually pretty good, honestly. Like, the beginning of everything that happened, I was very confused and it made me upset, but it wasn't like horrible. And I got to spend so much of that time with my sister, because for a long time I was staying with her, which was really nice, because who wouldn't want to spend time with like their favorite person? And so I would do that, and for a really long time that's where I was. And I just had a lot of like, it was kind of interesting because when I was with her, I just kind of felt like everything that was going on in the world was just kind of on a pause. And I was just like, okay, my life is, I just felt like being with her was completely separate from like what really goes on in my life. And it was weird because I was like, okay, so when's all the bad stuff gonna hit? Because like so many people are like, oh my gosh, life sucks, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, well, I'm fine so far. I just feel like it's gonna hit at some point. And then, like, summer hits, and I'm like, it's dragging on like heck. Every one of my friends, like all of them were still quarantined, and I was just like bored a lot. And I mean, I think I did better at being motivated. But it was really hard. I feel like that was during the time where I was just kind of like pretty low with myself. obviously you'd find a lot of like low days when you're by yourself, but that's kind of when it was. And then school started back up and it was weird. Since I had been away from people for so long, I just did not know how to deal with it. My anxiety, I usually don't have anxiety except when, like, I guess scary situations, like certain things like that. Like, I don't have bad anxiety, but because we were in isolation for so long, my anxiety was like here's the bottom. My anxiety was here. And then it went up here. And I just like literally like any time we were in front of people, like, I mean, in small groups of people, like, I was fine. But then like going back to normal schedules, I just didn't know what to do. I felt like things were just not the way it used to be at all. And I hated that. I just didn't realize how much everything had affected me, and normally I don't let things affect me. I feel like I'm rambling because I am, but I hope this helps someone. I just want you guys to know, like, you're not alone. Everybody is going through a lot of very different things right now, but ultimately we have been dealing with depression and anxiety and being alone and grief and a lot of other things. But I'm trying to be motivated. I'm trying to get out of this little hole that I've dug for myself, that this year has dug for me and just kind of plopped me in there. I just want to be able to continue and not be held back from this year. And I have been. Like, this year has definitely put us from, like, where we were going, and I was like, oh yeah, this is great. Obviously, horrible points in the year, like, whatever. But then it's just like, nope, we're gonna start from scratch. And you're gonna have to deal with all the crap that comes with it. I feel like you don't realize how much you have and how grateful you should be for it until it's taken away. And for me, seeing all those memes that were like saying like, oh, all you extroverted people, you must really hate being isolated. And it's funny because I've been told I've been an extrovert. Like, I'm very perky, positive person. PPP. And I feel like the past 2 years of my life, like, things have shifted and I'm more reserved. And like, yes, I have my crazy moments. Any of my family or my friends could tell you, like, I can get a little crazy, but it's fun. Like, and just remember that things happen in life for a reason. And you might not agree with that, but that's always how I've been. I've always felt like everything that happens in my life is going to prepare me for the future. It's going to prepare me for things that I'm not going to want to have to go through. Things that, if you don't go through these things, life is going to be a lot harder because you didn't have that experience. And I was actually just writing in my journal, and ooh, pencil dropped. There's something that I wrote at the end, and let me see. Okay, I had written, I got so used to having people around to keep me busy that I have forgotten how to take care of myself. And since we've been in break, right now I've just been so, I'm realizing that I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to enjoy time by myself. I feel just like I'm trapped in a room and I don't know how to get out. Even though I like being in my room, I like being comfortable, but then being in your comfort zone isn't growing. You're not growing in your comfort zone. And something I've also realized a little bit more, and I mean, I kind of am also giving myself my own sort of therapy while doing this video. And although you guys are gonna see the condensed version, not all the moments in between where I'm like really thinking, because then you guys would be absolutely bored because you're just staring at my thinking face. Okay. So, maybe some of you watching will know exactly what this is, but this is a pick-me-up jar. I made this when I was like 12. And this idea was actually done at a church activity, and basically we were going to look up a whole bunch of quotes, our favorite quotes, favorite things that really help us. And so then we wrote them all down on pieces of paper, and then we just stuck them in here. And then, oh look, all of my bracelets throughout the years. Scriptures, best friend bracelets. And this one's also another church bracelet. This one says, I can. And it says Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ. Yeah. DNC 29:5. Actually, I'm gonna look that up for y'all because I'm pretty sure it's a great scripture. So, lift up your hearts and be glad, for I am in your midst, and I am your advocate with the Father, and it is His good will to give you the kingdom. That was a theme for camp one year, and it was lovely. So, okay, so pick me up jar. Let's see what these say. I don't know exactly which ones these are. We're just gonna have to guess at random. Okay. This one is Psalm 27:14. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and He will strengthen thy heart. Ooh, this one's from Marilyn Monroe. It says, I'm selfish, impatient, and a little insecure. I make mistakes and I am out of control and at times hard to handle. But if you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best. That is self-care right there. If you don't love yourself enough and you let yourself be treated horribly and all of that, like, it's understandable, and I totally understand because I've been there, but, like, just love yourself. Like, you should not let someone else's opinions dictate how you feel about yourself and how you treat yourself. Like, there's so many things. There's so many things we could say. There's so many things I could definitely say right now. More. Ooh. Oh, this is a good one. This was from Frederick Kyong, yeah, something like that. We tend to forget that happiness doesn't come as a result of getting something we don't have, but rather of recognizing and appreciate what we do have. I was saying that at the beginning of this video, just saying. Okay, last one. Hopefully this one's good. Hold on. I love this one. And I need this. So, I'm just gonna read it out loud. Okay. Crystal Andrus says this. Feel the feeling, but don't become the emotion. Witness it, allow it, and release it. People are so afraid to feel their emotions because it's too painful to feel, which is completely relatable. I totally understand. But if you don't feel it, then you're never going to get over it. And you're never able to move on. And that's just really hard. People are always trying to hide away from their emotions. They feel like emotions make them weak, and that is not true at all. Emotions honestly make you so much stronger. Because if you don't face them, like, it's hard to face your emotions. But if you can face them and be able to, like, what's it called? Like a base, like something to grow upon. If you don't let yourself have something to grow off of, then you're never going to grow emotionally, if that makes sense. So, yeah. I hope you guys liked this video and my entire rant. I feel like this kind of helped me, but you know what? If y'all want more very realistic videos like this, where, you know, I just talk about, like, not my problems, but, like, talk about things that are important to me, then please hit the like button and subscribe and comment. So I will know what you guys think about future topics for me to do and stuff. So, yeah. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year's Eve. So, yeah. Bye!